The Price of Envy.
Envy.
In the bustling town of Umuaria, Chidima and Chiamaka were twins, but the similarities ended at their shared birthday. Chidima was a vision of beauty, radiant skin, enchanting eyes, and a presence that turned heads wherever she went. Chiamaka, on the other hand, was plain, with uneven features and a perpetual frown that seemed etched into her face. Their mother, Mama Nkechi, always tried to treat them equally, but the world did not. At the market, women gushed over Chidima, offering her fruits and compliments, while Chiamaka stood awkwardly in the shadows. The local boys composed songs about Chidima's beauty, and suitors began arriving at their home with gifts. Chiamaka was invisible, her bitterness growing with each passing day. One fateful evening, Chiamaka overheard their mother speaking to Chidima. "Your beauty is a gift, my dear," Mama Nkechi said, her voice filled with pride. "But remember, humility is greater than looks." Chiamaka clenched her fists. "A gift," she muttered to herself, her chest tightening. "What about me? Was I cursed?" That night, Chiamaka made a decision. If she couldn't have Chidima's beauty, she would ensure it became a curse. The next day, she ventured into the forest, where whispers told of a mysterious old woman who granted wishes for a price. Chiamaka found her in a small hut, surrounded by charms and herbs. "What do you seek?" the old woman croaked. "I want my sister's beauty to fade," Chiamaka said, her voice trembling with desperation. The woman's wrinkled face twisted into a smile. "Beauty and envy are both dangerous. Are you sure this is what you want?" Chiamaka nodded firmly. "Yes." The old woman handed her a small vial of red liquid. "Pour this into her water. But remember, envy devours the heart, and what you sow, you shall reap." That night, Chiamaka slipped the potion into Chidima's drink. She watched eagerly as her sister drank it, oblivious to the betrayal. But nothing happened immediately. The next morning, Chidima woke with her beauty intact, but something strange occurred. Her admirers began avoiding her, whispering about an unsettling aura they couldn't explain. Slowly, her glow dimmed not in appearance, but in spirit. She became withdrawn, confused by the sudden change. At first, Chiamaka reveled in her triumph, but her victory was short-lived. The town's attention didn't shift to her. Instead, the twins were both shunned. People began speaking of a curse on their family, and the once lively home grew silent. One evening, as they sat in their dimly lit room, Chidima turned to Chiamaka with tear-filled eyes. "I don't know what's happening to me, but I miss when we were happy. Do you?" Chiamaka felt a pang of guilt that pierced her envy. The old woman's words echoed in her mind, "Envy devours the heart." She realized she hadn't won anything. She had only destroyed what little bond they had. Chiamaka hugged her sister, tears streaming down her face. "I'm sorry," she whispered. From that night, the twins began to rebuild their relationship, learning that love and acceptance were more enduring than beauty or envy.